Hello everyone and welcome back to 4KB Shorts Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program with Kerbal Space Adventures. Yay! We have just delivered our rather semi-functional spotting balloon, our investigative balloon. I'm not 100% sure the balloon will work for us, but we have crew assignments to make. Super important to make crew assignments. So Ronstadt was our captain. Yes? Yes. So Ronstadt will be our first crew assignment. Ronstadt will be our communications and commanding officer here on the base, but with him being our initial commanding officer for the for the first mission to Duna. So for that, he's going to meander over this way, and he's going to be inside the ant hill, and because that's our main base of communications. Now, we brought with us the DEMV Mark I, which has a 5-man capacity. And we just now, with our dear boss man here, inside monitoring and doing all of his monitory stuff, we have exactly 5 Kerman. Yes, we do. We have exactly... Oh, we're going to get to it. Oh, last one on the list, of course. We have exactly 5 Kerman. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pick up the DEMV Mark V, and we're going to head to our first anomaly. Yep, that is today's episode, is our first anomaly. So for that, we're going to have Geneby. Geneby is our heavy truck driver. He's our heavy load driver. He was the one who dragged all this crap here. He's the only one rated for vehicles weighing over 60 Kerbals, or something along those lines. Because of that, he is going to be our driver. So Geneby is going to be the first one in. And then from here, he's going to pick everybody up. He's going to pick up Camfred, and he's going to pick up our 3 intrepid balloon pilots, because they deserve a break. They deserve the ability to come and see. Okay, my generator's still running. Yeah, they deserve the ability to come and see the ship and everything, and how everything's working, and to see the anomalies that they helped in... I'm going the wrong way again, aren't I? I am. They helped investigate. And so for that, Camfred's going to go ahead and exit. Oop, can't see Camfred. There we go. Alright, Camfred's going to head over there too. And there we go, and he's going to... I gotta run! We're in a hurry here, get in! Alright, so there's two Kerbals inside. Board. Alright, now we'll head over to our balloon. Not that bit of a distance, just this little putt-putt right over here. We'll loop around on the outside and come around to where the ladder's on the correct side for us. This thing is so much bigger than that little balloon. That's okay though. Alright, there we go. We'll stop here. And then from here, we actually do want to go this... I'm going the wrong way again, aren't I? Wow, okay. It's just being a pain in the butt. Alright, so from here, we're going to go ahead and extend our ladder. And then, I guess Bilson, who's our pilot, will remain inside, but this gentleman's name, whose name I cannot read from here, it's so big. His name is... Who are you, friend? Jernand. Okay, so Jernand Kerman is going to be our next Kerman. So he's going to go ahead and drop off. Oop, a little bit of a drop, but hey, it's a balloon. What do you expect, right? Alright. So Jernand, go ahead and climb inside there, buddy. Hup, hup. Alright, so there's Jernand. If we go this way, which way? Ah, okay, so it only takes 2 to go this way. And then from here, we have a gentleman whose name I've already forgotten. Halkus Kerman. Okay, he's going to head on down too. So this is going to be a full investigative science team, science and adventure team. And although Ronstadt is going to be stuck here all by himself at command headquarters, he will get a complete camera feed, just like all you guys are. And once again, I know it's kind of boring to watch Kerman transfer from one ship to another, but if I didn't show off things like this, then what would you see? You'd see me driving up to an anomaly, and I'd be like, hey, look, there's an anomaly, and there's 3 seconds of video for you. It's super fun. Alright. You know, I think that if I did it right, I could probably use RCS to move that around, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, buddy, get inside. Now remember, you're not piloting this. You're one of the... You're second in command here. Genevieve in charge. Alright, now, that's the start. And we want to use our ISA MapSat data that we mapped out so long ago So we are here, and our closest anomaly is to the northwest. Yeah, northwest. Haha, I gotta remember. So our closest anomaly is in a crater to the northwest. So this will be a double mission. It will not only be to check the anomaly, but if you notice, these are some pretty high-looking hills according to our elevation scale. So we're going to see how tall some of these big mountains get, because I have had questions regarding how big are the hills on Duna, and I don't know. I mean, the biggest hills I've seen are like this. That's not very big at all according to this. So if that's the case, these hills should be huge. So we're going to go investigate this anomaly here in the crater, because crater anomalies could mean aliens. Woo, aliens! So let's head in that direction. So that is north is up, northwest is, nope, that's south something. Actually, we were kind of headed in that direction, right? So that's east, northeast, no, that's west, so north-ish, wrong way. Wow, really? I get all turned around on these planets. Okay, so we want to head kind of in that direction, I guess, is the direction that we'll be going. So let's go ahead and get started. And then I will absolutely see you guys when we are closer to our destination. Everyone wave goodbye to Ronstead. Bye, Ronstead. Good luck, dude. Alright, so we are on our way. So once again, I will see you guys there. Alright, everyone, bit of an update. We are now coming to our very first large hill. And just so you know, I don't know, can you call it a mountain? I guess you could call it a mountain. And just so you know, this is how far away we are from our initial landing site. And that was actually 4.4 kilometers, is where part of the manatee debris. Now, just so everybody knows, I forgot to tell you, and I do apologize for not including you, but I did name our dirigible the KSA Manatee. So that's what that was. I kept meaning to mention that, and I just never got around to it, and I do apologize. So yes, the KSA Manatee is our dirigible, and this is our first obstacle, our first inclining mountain. Now, of course, we are using battery power, because engines at full throttle, even though we have a generator running, are using battery power, so we may have to stop every once in a while to recharge. I don't think I'll include that as an update kind of thing for when we're driving along, because stopping to recharge is very boring, unless you can get outside and like tell campfire stories or something. So so for now, we're going to just be driving until we run out of battery power, or until this mountain completely eats us. I don't know. We're gonna get to the top and see what happens when we get to the top, because that's gonna be our first big obstacle, is getting to the top of this mountain to get outside of the valley that we parked ourselves in. So there we go. There's our base way over there. Oh, and just so everybody knows, when it comes to navigation, I'm terrible, because apparently when you're piloting a car on the ground, north is not north. North is not where the N is located. North is the opposite of where the N is located. It has something to do with the way the gimbal works. But to go north, you actually head south. East is still east, and west is still west is still west. Excuse me. But why north and south are reversed, I don't know, but they are. And you can tell that by reading your latitude and longitude data. Negative numbers going down. Good thing. So yeah, so this needs to be up to 88, and this needs to be about 17, so it's going to be a bit of a drive. Okay, here we go. Coming up to the crest. I hope there's no real big hole on the other side of this we're going to fly over or something. It doesn't look like there is. There are some on the moon, though. I don't know how many people have ever gone to see the monument to Neil Armstrong, but that is basically in a sheer cliff crater. And if you're not careful, especially if you're driving at night, you can hit that cliff and you're gone. You're just floating through the air without even realizing it. So you have to be super duper careful. And there's Ike way out there. Hey, Ike! We're exploring Duna, Ike. Isn't that awesome? Ike always with us. Kind of looks like a guy a little bit. You know, eye there, mouth, and like a giant forehead thing. I don't know. The man in the moon of Ike. Alright, here we come. Or not, maybe this hill never ends. Maybe this is Duna. Maybe my camera's just off and it's like, nope, we're never going to drive straight again. You're always just going to be going uphill until the end of time. Now I will say that the manatee actually drives better than, what do we call this guy? The mammoth. Yeah, excuse me. I forgot what we renamed him to. Yes. The manatee actually, manatee, mammoth, got a animal theme going on here. Anyway, the manatee does fly faster at full throttle. flies about 44 meters a second, I think. But if its atmosphere, if it goes by true atmosphere, fine. Because atmosphere true would be great, because that means we could fly up hills like this. But I'm pretty sure it goes by altitude at sea level, which means we'll never be able to get up above, say, 300 meters. And if you notice, this hill has already got us up to 1,700 meters, so that means that it's basically relegated to valley work. Poor calculation on my part for that. But that's okay, there is that anomaly down to the southeast. And that anomaly can be one that maybe we'll take the balloon to. Who knows? But I'm hoping we'll get to the top of this hill soon. Okay, it looks like that's the crest there. So this whole ridge that we're looking at should be the crest. I'm not seeing any more crest-like objects coming up. So this should be it. This right here should be it. We're down to 22.3 meters a second. That's not good. Alternatively, whoa, okay, gotta be careful. This thing doesn't stick to the ground like the ant does. Oof. Yeah, so, gotta be super careful. Actually, let's go ahead and slow ourselves down, because it looks like we're coming to the edge of a crater here. We'll go ahead and take a look at that. And see what's going on there, because I would rather not fly off the end, or fly off the edge of a crater if I can help it. Even when so tiny as this. So we barely made it very far at all. Kind of dangerous, but at the same time super fun. Alright, yeah, so it looks like we got a little ridge here. Crater ridge. That's fine. Going down a hill is a lot safer than going up a hill, apparently. And is that it? Do we hit the ridge? Are we done? Alright, good. So now we're heading downhill again. So yeah, there's our first big obstacle, if you can call that gigantic hill an obstacle, but there it is. So once again, we're going to get back up to speed, and unless something super awesome happens, I will see you once we're closer to our anomaly. Yay! Alright everyone, a pretty nice place to stop, I think, if only because we did run out of power, and Bilson, I think it was? Yes, Bilson had to use the restroom, so we're going to go ahead and stop here and let our batteries recharge. Nothing super exciting happening. We are slightly closer to our goal, but not by much. Still, there they are back there. We're making progress, so once again, until something super exciting happens, I'll see you when we're closer. Alright everyone, here we are, cresting the top of what I hope to be the last hill before we finally see the basin of the gigantic crater we were heading towards. I'm not 100% sure with this the way it is, but this mountaintop's been pretty tall, and I'm trying not to flip when I come over the top of it. There you go. It could be more flat land along the way. I don't know. We'll have to look. And it looks like it might be. So pretty tall area, but still not there yet. So much closer now, though. So much closer, and so I will absolutely try to show when we do reach our destination. So much closer. Oh yes. Alright everybody, as you can see, we kind of ran into a bit of a hilly area along the way, and Camford had to get out and throw up. I guess he got car sick, or something. Moon sick? Rover sick? Anyway, he had to go out and have a little vomit. I think he's back there behind the tire. So a slight delay in our progress, again. Silly Kerbals. But, once again, we'll be moving along our way and trying to get so much closer. So much closer. So, once Camford gets back inside, we will see you guys there. Okay, everyone, it looks like we didn't come in, we came in from that direction, so as you can see, there is a hill that leads down into here, but we came in kind of on the side of a ridge. So I'm going to, whoa, that's a big bump coming up. I'm going to take a slight detour and kind of bring us down into the valley, because it looks like that's where we are at this point, is actually inside the valley. Estimated guess of exactly where this little red dot is, another bump. Oh, gotta be careful, those little bumps can really kick our asses down here. Estimated location of the little red dot for our anomaly is roughly around 17 by 87 or 86, so we're close to the 17 marker, but we got a little while to go in that direction to get to the 86. But I wanted to let you know that we have struck the edge of the crater. For those of you who are wondering about large hills on Duna, I think this is as good as you're going to get. They don't get much steeper than this. You saw the one near the beginning, when we first started our little journey, and then you're seeing these ones here, and these are the size of a very large crater, so you can see how tall these are, but there's no sheer drops, I'm afraid. Whatever generator they used to create the terrain, they did not tell it to create large ravines or big holes in the grounds that could easily kill you. As I said, there's only that one that I saw on the moon, near Mr. Armstrong's memorial. I think it's coming at it from the south. It's in between where the monolith and the southern monolith and the Apollo lander memorial are located. So it's between those two. But if you come north from the monolith, you will eventually go up a hill, and then on the other side of this hill is just this almost sheer drop. So it's like one of the only sheer drops I've seen so far. But of course, I haven't explored the entire surface of every planet, so you never know. There might be every planet and moon, excuse me. So you never know. There might actually be one that is super sheer or more sheer than that. But so far, Duna is just pretty mundane. Pretty mundane. So for now, I'm going to continue our journey, and I will see you guys when we're closer. Excuse me. Alright, everybody. Unfortunately, along the way, we ran out of power. So we're stopping to recharge. We're in the basin. We're at 406 meters, pretty damn close. Actually, our actual altitude, that will always be the same. I don't even know why I was thinking about that. So we're at 406 meters, but we're in the basin. Gennard, I think it's Gennard. Yeah, Gennard and Helkus, I believe, was our other friend. Yes, Helkus. Gennard and Helkus weren't feeling too hot. They had to step outside and get some air and stretch their legs. So we're going to recharge a little bit here, let them stretch out, have some fun, screw around, and blind each other with their headlamps. Haha, it's funny. I'm being a dick. Anyway, so yeah, just going to recharge here a little bit, and then we'll continue on our way. So see you when we're super duper close, swear. Alright, everyone, we are very close to our anomaly. Where it is, I do not know. We're actually coming over a crest. So we're going to go ahead and take a look and see if it's somewhere over the crest of this hill. It may be several miles away. I have no idea. I do know that this ridge that we're kind of going up on the right here is this little ridge right here, I think. Pretty sure that's right. I have no idea. I have no idea. But because we're so close, I want to spot it. I want to be on camera when I spot it. I want to be like, hey, there it is. It's the greatest day ever. Instead of spotting it and then starting recording, going, hey, there it is. Greatest day ever. That's great. So, super exciting moment for everybody. We had to stop and do a recharge really quick, so we're almost fully powered, which is nice. None of the Kerbin decided to get out that time. They were very happy about being inside now. We're very close to our goal. It's been roughly almost half a Kerbin day since we left. That's actually been a very long time in people time too, but roughly half a Kerbin day, so we have to see how that's going for us. Excuse me. So it looks like we might be going this way. I wonder if I'm thinking maybe it's in there or something, but I don't think it is. No, I'll just keep on my same track. It looks like it's more east than north, so we'll turn slightly east a little bit and head in that direction. Once again, it's about 17 by something, I think. I mean, it's hard to tell. You move the mouse pointer over by one notch, and you've gone a degree, and a degree is like half 100 miles. So we're going to keep looking, seeing if it's over in this direction, around 16 or so. Hopefully it will be. Super exciting. The great part about this is we also have to go back. All of our Kerbin, save one, are inside this little Kerbal car. Yeah, inside the Mammoth. They all wanted to go see the anomaly. They're like, hey, we're going to go on a road trip. Who wants to come with? And everyone's like, I want to come with you. And even Ronstadt's like, yeah, dude, I'll go. And we're like, no. Ronstadt, I'm sorry, dude. Not enough room in the Mammoth, and we need someone back here at base to, like, keep an eye on stuff. We're really sorry. And he's kind of upset about that. But, he's the captain. He's the guy in charge. He's got to stay at home. He's got to monitor all the dials and switches. He's got to make sure everything's working for us. So when we get back, we have some hot cocoa and some food and Nothing's caught fire. Asteroids haven't hit anything. Although, honestly, I don't think Rodstead could actually stop the asteroid from hitting the thing. He just might be able to fix it before we got back. I don't know. When you think about it, I mean, stopping to recharge, which is what takes most of the time, I think, for like half a Kerbin day. So, traveling pretty far, about this far across the planet, half a day on an alien world where you have to be careful not to flip your vehicle over, that sounds pretty reasonable, I think. I mean, I would think so. I don't know. I'm no genius. Okay, coming up on top of the hill, and hopefully on the other side of this hill there will be magic. If not magic, then an anomaly. Although, technically speaking, anomalies are kind of magical. Or there might just be another hill. I don't know. Nope. Looks like we ordered more hill. Place that over there next to the other hill. Does anyone know when my anomaly is coming? I ordered it last week. Okay, we'll turn a little bit more to the north again. Man, those little dots, they look centered, but they're not. I mean, the white dot on top of the red dot is what you're looking for. We're not there yet. You can still see a teeny tiny bit of the red there in the corner. But at the same time, you're like, where is it? I know it's around here somewhere. I have to have the anomaly. Looks like we're not there yet. Pretty close. A couple more hills, maybe. If it's not over this ridge, I may pause. Just to save time. Is it over this hill? Is it on the other side? Is it? Ooh, don't flip your vehicle. Nope. Well, that's it. Is that it? Right there, a little thing in the dirt. No, that's just dirt. Okay, so not there yet. We're gonna have to try again. So false alarm, everybody. My apologies. We'll see. We'll see if we can get there real soon. I promise. All right, everyone. Cresting the top of this hill. It's got to be around here somewhere. The red dot is now completely blanketed by our little white GPS monitor. Frame rate has suddenly gone to crap. Gotta be aliens. Gotta be something. I know it's around here somewhere. We just have to find it. I'm not 100% sure where it might be, but I guess if we get to the top of the hill, that would be a better indication or a better location for us to have a look down and see if maybe it's in a valley on the other side, or maybe it's off the ridge, or something like that. It's very difficult. But it's got to be around here somewhere. We're right on top of the damn thing. I do know some anomalies are like images. I guess you can call them images, pictures, or texture glitches. Like there was one that was the face of somebody. I'm hoping that's not what this is, because I'm not looking for the Nazca lines. I didn't bring a plane with me. I brought a blimp, but it can't get over here. So, poor design on my part does not equal poor anomaly design. But still should be around here somewhere. I'm looking for a little blip, a little thing, a little something that says, hi, I'm an anomaly. Come here and see me. Let's go ahead and pause. Not pause, but we'll stop the vehicle. Brakes. Okay, and then we're going to do the crazy zoom out thing. We're going to see how far we can zoom out. And I don't think this is one of those crazy images in the ground deals. But if we can zoom out, maybe we can spot what we're looking for. Yeah, I don't see no crazy images. Unless it's like some kind of half-assed smiley face, or here, this is Africa. I don't think that's it. So it's got to be something closer to the ground. Unless it's like what's on Minmus and it's really high up in the sky. Those two things would get really annoying for me. Is it further that way? Is it further this way? I don't think that's where it is. I mean, we're on the ridge at this point, right? I mean, we're fairly close. Zoomed way out into orbit. Okay, well, we'll take another look around, I suppose. I'm not seeing anything that pops out screaming I'm an anomaly, or I'm a glitch, or I'm an oddball thing in the system. Nope. Okay, we're gonna crest this next hill, I suppose, because that's our last chance. Because it says it's at 17. That's two units north. What's the word I'm looking for? 2 longitudes, 2 latitudes, 2... I know the words. I know what they're called. The lines. Anyway, whatever. Point being is there's 2 of them, and they're that way, and that's the way we're going. So let's get... No, actually, they're... Oh, wait, what? Really? That's up the hill over here? Up this way? See, I got all turned backwards. Okay, so apparently it's up the hill, so that's this direction. So we'll head in this direction and see if the anomaly is this way. So once more, into the breach. Woohoo! Alright everybody, there's really no way to say this nicely, unfortunately. I was trying to be all Kerbal Space Adventure-y about it, but I've tried 3 times and it hasn't come. We are on the exact coordinates of one of the anomalies. I know which anomaly, but I'm not going to give it away. And the reason for that is because what has happened is in 0.18, Duna received a terrain pass, basically meaning that they remapped the terrain for Duna, which is great. It's wonderful. It actually looks a little bit better than it did in 0.17, and I'm perfectly happy about those things. Downside is whoever did the terrain pass didn't bother to upgrade the anomalies, meaning that the anomalies are now buried roughly 100 feet under the sands of Duna. I can break through the dirt with the camera, but that's not the purpose of Kerbal Space Adventures. That is not the purpose at all, because the purpose of Kerbal Space Adventures is to explore these planets and to explore the anomalies, and I want the full experience of that, and I think you would too. Meaning that what we're doing this whole trip, unfortunately this whole road trip with our 5 Kerbin has been kind of a waste, I'm afraid, unfortunately, as sad as that may sound. Not terrible, not terrible, but anyway, as I was saying, it's a little bit disconcerting. It makes me a little bit sad because we were right there, and it was right there, and it's nice, but it is unfortunately going to have to be a problem, because that means all 3 anomalies on Duna, all 3 of these that we were going to go see, are now currently buried under about 100 feet of Duna dirt. And because of that, the remaining portion of our Kerbal Space Adventures will have to go on hold until such a time that Duna gets a clean sweep. Somebody comes out here with a broom and starts dusting away the covers for these ships, or these anomalies, because there's nothing to explore here now. Because of that, all that work we did, and unfortunately I did not realize, I was not aware that that had happened until I had to actually say, where is this anomaly? I should be on top of it. And for that reason, our intrepid Kerbins, our wonderful Kerbins who trekked all the way out here and used one whole of their days to come out here, will be returning back to the Ranger Cove, or I know I called it something. I think it was a Ranger's Cove. Anyway, I've forgotten. There's so many names now. They will be returning to the Cove. They will be returning back to our base. And from there, we will have to move Kerbal Space Adventures to another location until such a time that we can return to our Kerbins here on Duna and view the anomalies accordingly. So, my apologies for that. I hope you've all enjoyed this mini-series of Kerbal Space Adventures on Duna. For the moment, it will have to be discontinued, I'm afraid. Once this issue has been corrected, hopefully it'll be corrected without too much loss to our Kerbins here on the planet. But once it has been corrected, we will absolutely do this again. But for now, there's no reason to drive around on Duna if there's nothing here for us. So I do apologize, and I would like to thank you all for joining me for Kilobyte Short on Season 1, I guess we'll call it Season 1, of Kerbal Space Adventures in Kerbal Space Program 0.18. And I will see you next video.